Okay, so I am back with another keg review for the Perfect Draft. This is the last keg that I have to review, so I'm going to have to buy some more. It's coming up to October and Oktoberfest, so I thought I would leave this one to the last out of the kegs that I've got. It's Tripel Karmeliet, 8%, and it's like a Belgium Abbey beer. So it's quite fitting for Oktoberfest and that sort of season that's about to come up. Currently it's about 30 degrees and going through a heat wave in the UK, so it's very warm, and it's probably going to take a day for this to cool down because I've just switched the machine back on. I've had a couple of kegs through this since my last review, and I think there's a Camden Pale that's in there, so if you've not seen the Camden Pale review that all went wrong, go have a look at that. The Perfect Draft sent me a replacement keg. They did say it was a dud keg, so yeah, it was lovely, it was nice, and it went not too fast, 20 days or something, 3 weeks it lasted. So time to get this in. I'm going to do the same as I always do, so probably do it sat down. So, this is the keg. This is what the artwork looks like. So there's a picture of a village with some women baling hay from the look of it. The side of it says, "With Perfect Draft you can now enjoy high quality draft beer." That's all it says. Thought it was going to say a description of the beer. It doesn't. It expires this month, last month, because we're in September now. So it says 0823. I'm not too fussed about it. It is at 8%. They tend to last a lot longer. So pull off the black cap. We'll open this in a minute. Put that there for the next part. Open the doors. If you've seen one of these videos from me before, you've seen it multiple times, you might as well just skip until I sit down again and I start drinking the beer. So I'll take out my old keg, pull this off, press that down, pull that out. Open this, pull that out of the packaging, feed it back through here, push that in until it clicks, and then push it down on top of here. If you need more details or that's slower, do have a look at other videos I've done. I normally go through it in detail. So that's in there, that slot's in there, down, closed, full bars because it's a brand new beer. Currently says 20 degrees, that's because it's boiling in here. The purging noise means it's registered the keg and you get 30 days. So the next thing I'm going to do, probably, it's dropped to 16 from 20, so is I will probably leave this a day. You can see the nozzle coming through there, so it's clean. Leave it a day and I'll come back tomorrow and review the beer. Okay, so I'm back. It's 24 hours later. The keg's now at 3 degrees. It should probably be a bit warmer, the beer, as it is a Belgian beer, so 6 degrees might bring out the flavours a bit more, but this machine only goes to 3 degrees. So I've got a Teku glass. It's one of my favourite glasses, and we'll just pull a beer through. So let's pull a little bit through to start with, and that brings the beer right to the end of the tap, to the line. So we're after a third head, 2/3 beer. And that's how they mainly do it over in Germany and Belgium. We said earlier that this was an Oktoberfest style of beer, being a Belgian ale. We've got a bit of a bigger head, so we'll wait for that to settle and then we'll top that back up. Okay, so I gave it a couple of minutes, 3-4 minutes. The head settled and this is what it should look like. So on first note, we've got 2-finger white head. The froth is protecting the beer underneath. You've got, it's not too thick, the head, but it's pure white. Got a nice nectary amber, bold colouring in the beer, and if I just rub a bit of this condensation off, slow moving carbonation throughout everywhere. It's at 3 degrees. Doesn't smell as strong as the other Belgian beers I've had, the Hapkin, the Apple Gem, the Leffe, them sort of beers. It's a lot more dulled down, the nose on it is a lot more subtle. So, initial tastes, I almost get like a clovey banana wheat beer taste. There's a bit of fizz on the tongue, it's creamy. So if we sum this up, the head retention is now thinning, the lacing is still around the glass but only slightly. You've got a creamy mouthfeel, you've got a German yeast pulling through flavours such as bananas and fruits, maybe a bit of clove. It does remind me of a wheat beer, but obviously it's 8% and it's a triple. I've been looking forward to this for a while because I like the Belgian beers, the Hapkins and Apple Gems and whatnot. And I know this keg has gone up since I bought it. I think I bought this back in March, and now it's September. I think it's about £44 a keg, which is expensive, but you can get 15% off most of the time, so you might as well buy the 3 kegs at 15% off. But yeah, it's a great beer. In comparison to the other German beers, Belgian beers, it's up there, they're all on the same sort of line. There's nothing that's standing out more than the other one. From what I can remember, they all taste like. It's a bit sweeter than something like the Gandalf that I had on this. The Gandalf was good. I do remember that one, that was months ago though, that was 8 months ago. But yeah, if you like your Belgian beers, you like 8% sort of stuff, it's going to last a while because it's 8%. I might only have 1 or 2 of these on an evening, a couple of times a week. It might last them 3-4 weeks, this keg. Yeah, give it a go. Cheers. If you like this sort of content, make sure you put a like on it, it helps with the algorithm. Share it. If you want to see other beer reviews before you try beers, see what they look like, see how they're pouring, tasting, smelling, have a look at my channel. There's plenty of videos on there. Cheers.